Hi there, this is Nick from Oakvale Homes, continuing our training of Buildertrend from the perspective of the client. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I encourage you to check those out. Links in the description there. This video is going to speak specifically to files, and we're going to jump right in to Buildertrend here. And files is a really important aspect of the project. There's a lot of different documents and photos that we're going to share and use to complete the project. And as a reminder, we can see a lot of new stuff happen over here in the What's Happening section. So it looks like here I have 4 unread documents. So to look at those documents, I can obviously navigate by clicking here. Okay. I could also go up to my Files tab and click Documents. I'm going to go ahead and try this one. So I'll click on my documents, and this is going to be my unread documents. These are documents that I haven't looked at yet, so I can take a peek at them here. I'm going to leave that for now, and I'm going to show you the folder hierarchy that exists within Files. So if I go to Files and click on Documents, we're going to see folders here, much like you would have on your computer. These folders are set up by us, and they're just a way to keep things a little bit more organized. So we're always going to give you 2 folders, one called Architect/Designer and another one called Client Shared. And then Buildertrend itself is going to give you this training. Okay, so this has some more generic Buildertrend training that you could check out. All right, so this Architect/Designer folder is where we're going to put any documents that were provided by the architect or the designer, specs, floor plans, etc. The reason that we separate this from the Client Shared folder is we sometimes we'll invite the architect or designer into Buildertrend, and we'll give them access to this folder so that they can upload items. We will not give them access to this Client Shared folder. This Client Shared folder is just between you, the client, and us, the contractor. That's going to hold our contracts, any financials, any documents that are just pertinent to our relationship that we wouldn't want the architect or the designer to necessarily see. Let's check these out a little bit. So I'll go into Architect Designer and we'll see if we have some docs here. Yeah, and so it looks like we have some PDFs and then like a screenshot. So again, this is where we would open, or we would put our architectural plans. We'd want to scan those in. So if there's anything we're working off of architecturally, we'd want those to be available so that we're all working off of the same. This looks like we have a survey here as well. If we're working with a designer, we're going to have spec sheets and FF&Es and different information about the materials that we're putting into the project as well. Those will show up here. Okay, so all those documents will be available to all of us collectively in this Architect/Designer folder. I can navigate back to all my folders by clicking Main here. And let's check out this Client Shared folder. Again, this is going to be a more private folder just for you and for us. And this is going to certainly have our contract and then our ST-124, which would be your capital improvement form that you've signed, and potentially any other documents. We might put in change orders here if we execute any other kind of contracts with outside vendors. We would put those in here as well. Okay, and we can download them to our computer, or we can just open them in a new tab to view them. Okay, so if you're ever needing to look at your contract or reference it, that's where you can find it. All right. So those are documents. Documents, the terminology is a little bit different from photos. They're all files, okay? So if I look here, I got documents and then I have photos. If I go to my photos, this is going to be where we upload our photos throughout the project, okay? And you can actually upload photos yourself. So I can click on this here. These are going to be all the photos that we add, okay? And again, we're going to be taking photos throughout the entire project, beginning, middle, and end. Okay, and you can certainly upload your own photos as well. All right, and so we can go into owner added photos here, and I can click add photos. So if you're doing this on your phone, or if you have transferred things to your computer, I have a few photos over here. I'm just going to click and drag in. Sometimes Buildertrend is not great at flipping the photos. So let's see, we can kind of flip them. Now, if you don't have to worry about doing this, we'll go in and flip some ourselves, but it's kind of weird with like that sometimes. But I'll flip those over and I will upload them. All right. And so now those become part of our entire photos package. And it flipped them over again, didn't it? So don't worry about that. It's kind of a glitch that I think they're working on, but we will we'll go in and edit these to fix them. All right, so anyways, let's get out of here. All right, so feel free to add photos to the project. Okay, so go back to folders here. And we have those two, those that we add and then those that are added by the owner. So those documents, photos, videos. So notice too, if I go into documents, it'll provide you a folder, owner uploaded files. So you can upload your own files as well. Okay, so if there's something that we're asking from you, so let's say we need a survey or we need some kind of documentation, you can add documents as well by clicking here and dragging and dropping or adding from your computer. Okay, so that's where we would share files. We would probably then take those and transfer them to the appropriate folder. All right, so that's pretty much files. Now there is a section for videos here as well, so there might be an occasion where we'll take some videos. Sometimes we'll do an initial walkthrough video to see the space upon starting, and then potentially we'll do one at the end as well. So we might add videos as well. All files, documents, photos, and videos will all show up in this tab here. And again, this is a really good way to make sure we're all on the same page. It gets annoying to search through emails and to figure out which version of things we're working off of. We're going to share all of our documents right here in the files section. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and a couple more videos coming up. We have some follow-ups on messaging and another on financial as well. So look forward to seeing you on the next videos.